Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress. So I am here with another pick a card, and this is also by request. Somebody asked, can you do a reading about what birth order my children will be in? And so this is also one of those really general kind of questions that it's not going to fit everybody out there, and I only have 3 piles to choose from. So if you feel attracted to this could be something that you might like, but you could be drawn to this, and it could mean something to you, and it could resonate with you. Otherwise, it is just for fun, just to get a message, maybe, if you like to just listen to it for a message. So I have a few baby items. This was my baby booty from my daughter and my baby booty from my son. Here's a picture of me when I was about 2 years old, I guess, and I was always blinging out, I'd love to find another bracelet with a little onyx bead. That would be nice. Someday I might do that. But yeah, it was kind of good that my mom decked me out in onyx to protect me. All right, so we have 3 piles here. I'm not going to put any gems or anything on them. I just want you to choose from the picture. So we have Little Boy Blue, the Littlest Faery, and Shimmer. So pick which card you like, that you're attracted to, or we can do the breathing technique. So let's take a deep breath. Blow your breath out. Close your eyes. Let's just rest for a minute and let that card pass by. Keep your eyes closed. Stay in tune with spirit. Now open your eyes and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. All right, then let's begin. So we have Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue is, this is about, feeling joy, new projects coming about, someone who's at home with their sensitivity and psychic abilities and able to help the world simply by being themselves, who they are at their core, and using their beautiful, innate, intuitive talents. So this could be you or one of your children that'll be like this and maybe be like you. But in general, this is about dreams coming true and return of the soul. All right, so first we have from the Enchanted Romance Oracle, we have the 6 of Wands. So one of your children could be famous and, proud, accomplished, do well for themselves, or maybe that's you. And here we have your order of your children. Looks like you're going to have boy, girl, boy. So boy, girl, boy for you. And we have the Page of Cups, which means loving, sentimental, intuitive. This could be a future light worker. So your children have this sensitivity about them. The Little Boy Blue, and this could be the Little Boy Blue or the girl who's kind of a sensitive, gentle type. Then we have the Page of Wands, who is musical and creative and passionate and even witty. So maybe this little one right here will be the creative, passionate, witty one. And this one is the gentle, sweet, loving, intuitive one. And he is the charismatic Little Boy Blue who maybe be famous one day. So there are your children. Now this is super general, I know, but if it feels anything like what you expect, then maybe this is true. I think I will do a few charms for you as well. Now I have it right by my mic. So One fell down. Okay, let's see what we got. So we have a W. We've got, ooh, this is a black and white. I thought this one was kind of interesting because it's like one extreme or the other, or, you know, people seeing things in black and white. Here is Spock, so one of your kids might be a little bit interesting minded, or it could turn out to be a Star Trek fan, you never know. Let's see, and we have an I. Oh yeah, we've got we, or Wi-Fi. Here we have a little lion, so maybe somebody will be a Leo. And then here we have, ooh, this is liberty. So somebody is very into justice and fairness. Here's a wheelbarrow. That's so cute. So a gardener, somebody who likes the outdoors, who doesn't mind putting in some hard work. We also have X and S and music. So that kind of reiterates your little musician there. Plus, oh, cherries. So yeah, name your child after me, Cherry. So there you go, you guys. Now, if any of that resonates, then I'm very happy. If not, please just enjoy the fun of the video. And I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, so next we have the Littlest Faery. So the Littlest Faery is, appreciating the beauty and the value and of the exquisite and the small. It has a little bit to do with modesty. So maybe one of your children is shy, modest, maybe a little withdrawn, maybe very petite for their age, kind of thing. The Littlest Faery tries to tell us to look at beautiful things that we sometimes ignore, like rainbows in a crystal, just generally giving thanks for the small things. And even though it's small, it's precious. So your littlest one will be maybe the most precious. Now we all know that we don't have favorites, right? But there's always, each child has their own kind of little unique quality about them. So here you go, the Littlest Faery. So then, next we have from the Enchanted Romance, the Hierophant. So one of your children could turn out to be, or this could be you, a teacher, guidance counselor, some kind of counselor or helper, and somebody who's very in tune with a higher source, the divine source, some kind of maybe spirituality, could even be in the religious field, So your birth order of your kids will be girl, boy, girl. And we also have from the Shadowscapes Tarot, we have Two of Pentacles. So one of your kids could be very, charismatic, somebody who likes to show off, who might be an actor or performer, somebody who also could be very flexible, adaptable, fun-loving, playful, that kind of thing. So we got a teacher and an actor. And then also the Six of Cups. So this is a little girl giving a tea party. So it's kind of reminiscent of the Littlest Faery. Somebody who's kind of dainty, who likes the small things, who likes to be in her own world and likes to play like that. And you never know what they grow up to be, somebody very special and important, even though they start out off very little. All right, so let's see. Let's do the charms for you too. See what else we can come up with. Put the basket. don't want to get too many, but I don't want to get too few. There we go. All right. So this child also likes liberty, or one of your kids, same as in the first group. So it's about liberty and justice. You know, I feel like kids in general like that, you know. They always say, it's not fair. I said that a lot when I was a kid. Let's see. And then we have a T. Somebody maybe starts with a T, or maybe you do. And a rock. So this is stability. There's a lot of stability here with your children, with you, or just the feeling of feeling stable. There's a key. So somebody maybe likes to unlock secrets, likes to figure things out, is curious, opens doors. Got Pisces, maybe a Pisces here. Oh, we have the person riding a horse. So, you know, there is a possibility equestrian could happen. Somebody who's good with animals, somebody who's very active, who likes to be on the move all the time. Here we have a little thumbnail. So this kind of makes me think of small things again. Not a thumbnail, a thimble. Thimble, you know, and this is a very tiny, this would not fit into my thumb or any other finger. And so, it has to do with sewing. So possible person who likes to sew or who's into crafts and likes that kind of thing. And also, one of your girls may be very beautiful with long flowing hair and very feminine, maybe like a mermaid, or very deep, emotional, dreamy, that kind of thing. The mermaid. So there you go. So I hope you like that. If you like that, give that a thumbs up. I know it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it might just be what you were looking for, and maybe you just simply like the message and the little explanation. So I hope you enjoyed that, and moving on to the next. Okay, and here we have Shimmer. Shimmer is glamour, confidence, allure, charisma. One of your children could be very glamorous, or like to dress up and do makeup, or be very feminine. But this is also a message to you. And basically the fairies are saying the fairy power of glamour is yours to be called upon, because sometimes, you know, we go through phases where we're not feeling as pretty or as handsome or as strong, or maybe we've gained a little weight, or maybe we think we're too skinny. So these negative thoughts creep in, and the fairies are trying to tell you that there's a way to get over this feeling, and you can use the magic of glamour. So you can change your appearance just ever so slightly. You'll be more beautiful, your hair will be longer, more lustrous, your eyes will be larger and shine more, and your skin will be dewy. You'll be able to carry your body with grace and honor, and you will radiate warmth and respect for yourself and for others. And so when you use this power, people will be drawn to you, and the glamour will get you through many tough meetings. So it's very powerful when you need to ask for something from those in authority, or when you're going on a date, or, you know, when you have something to do, like go out and you're feeling a little less than pretty, then, you know, do this glamour trick for yourself, you know, call upon your glamour, and you can change your appearance just by glamorizing yourself. It's you know, some of it can be physical, you know, just going out and getting pampered, but some of it is mental. Like, it's just like looking at yourself and saying, hey, you're gorgeous, you know, and seeing your eyes shine, and, you know, just like talking to yourself in a better way than you have been, you know. And so, maybe your little child likes to do that, you know, likes to look at themselves. And so don't be too worried, because it doesn't necessarily mean that they are vain. I mean, self-talk is good. So here we have, from the Enchanted Romance, we have the Three of Pentacles. So possibly your children, or one of your children, might be artistic. And it could be, any kind of art. Could be writing too. And I feel like they work well with others, and they're creative, and people really understand them and get their message. And so you got pulled one card, one child. So one possibly daughter who's going to be very attached to you as a mom or dad, but very attached, and she's going to be an amazing child. So we also have the Nine of Pentacles from the Shadowscapes. This shows a piano player, and it looks like she's going to be very artistic, possibly a pianist, musical. She'll be able to balance the material and spiritual realms. She'll be connected with nature and have just abundance all around her all the time. You spoil her, but not in a sense where she'll take it for granted. She will be very appreciative of all that she has, and yeah, she will really shine, this little girl or boy. But and here we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a very trustworthy child, studious. They're practical, they're hardworking, they like school. They're going to be excel in school, and they'll be able to excel in anything they put their minds to. And I see possible scholarships and all kinds of accolades and everything for them when they grow up. So there you go. That's your child, and maybe you would like more than one child, but maybe one is just enough, just right. And so if you do have one child, it's good that this child is balanced and, can be sort of self-sufficient and also be happy just being balanced with the spiritual and material and appreciative of her life, because it sounds like in this case, you'll be very close to each other, but she won't be too spoiled. So let's see what the charms might add to this equation. Who knows? Maybe she'll get a little brother or sister. Okay. Let's try a little bit more here. All right. Let's see what we got. So we have K. So maybe her name starts with a K, or maybe yours does. We've got, now the original meaning of this is different, but since this is kids, I feel like, bath time, maybe she'll like to spend a lot of time rubber ducky. She'll have a lot of toys, and her playmates will be, like duckies and bunnies, real life ducks and bunnies, but also like toys that she can play with in the bathtub and that kind of thing, because you'll be her friend, and she'll have other friends in school and stuff, but at home it'll be a lot of playing with things. She might even have her own little toy car that she drives around outside. She could be a Leo or like lions. AC/DC. So I'm thinking this could have something to do with the letters. Or maybe she'll grow up and enjoy AC/DC. Yeah, kids are funny that way. Here's a house. So yeah, it's going to feel really stable and happy home. Very comfortable in her home with you. And here we have F and a V. Here's also the wheelbarrow again. So, outdoorsy, likes to play, like play with the flowers, gardening and outdoor stuff, I feel like this also makes me think of the tea party too. So she'll probably have little friends, because she'll have her toys and stuff she can share with. She has a really beautiful heart. She's a beautiful hearted child. And this means that very deep, like And also like really interesting language. You know, like my cousin is the only child, and she created this language all by herself, and it was quite interesting. So very creative, comes up with interesting things to say and do, and also very interested in space and maybe, you know, aliens and all of that stuff. And she could possibly be a star seed and you know, a Palladian or something like that herself, you know. So she might be interested into those interesting kind of subjects. So she could go very deep and very high in her like very expansive thinker. That's, yeah, goes along really well with her ability, her education abilities. Very like almost genius child here. Yeah, like I would say a savant, somebody who just, you know, maybe she'll know how to play the piano like at a very young age and whatever. So yeah, the genius child, you will have the genius child. So, well, I hope you like that, you guys. It was just something that just came up that I decided that I wanted to do. I was trying to figure out what's the best way to do this, and you know, I came up with this idea, and I hope you like it, and I hope um, you know, you got a message out of it, and maybe it resonated too. So there you go. Faith, trust, to pixie dust.